It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who's facing sufferation. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who's facing sufferation. Young Police Channel from Jamaica, big up Rastafari. Everton Blender said that.
Yeah, so right now you're looking at a man, his name is Javan Pinnock. The man, Javan Pinnock, and he's wanted in New York for the murder of Javan Jamison. The man, and we want this man off the street, we want him out like now. Javan Pinnock is wanted by, yes, he's wanted by the NYPD for the murder. Yeah man, he's wanted for the murder of Javan Jamison, aka Blingers. I want this man off the street like now. Yeah man, we want him off. Along with an accomplice gunned down Jamison outside the Pure Lounge nightclub in Queens, New York on April 8, 2023. Jamison, a 23-year-old from North Lauderdale, Florida, was shot multiple times and succumbed to his injuries at Jamaica Hospital. And Jamaica Hospital is not in a Jamaica, it's in New York, so them kill him in America. So Pinnock is currently on the run and is believed to be hiding in Jamaica. His accomplice, Christopher King, has already been arrested and charged with murder. It's the second time him a charged with murder, and King, in New York, So Pinnock is described as black, look like frog. 5 feet, 10 inches, and 220 pounds, with a scar on his left cheek, or you can say face. So if you have any information on Pinnock whereabouts, please contact 119 Jamaica and let the police know that this carousel is wanted by the police in New York, and they would issue the warrant to extradite him. There's an extradition warrant out for this man. But please, we're begging you, we're beseeching you, use the conscience, please, for once. Don't follow the criminal-minded Jamaicans, man, protect criminals, because look, the same boy that you're protecting today, tomorrow he might turn on you. Alright, so moving on to today's video. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizens, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion, because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let's repeat myself. We are the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We do not want the criminal supporters on their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video. Yeah, so as you know that we're in the election year, and at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, I don't hide it. I've told from the inception of this channel, when it comes on to the PMP, LGBTQ plus criminal organization, I am the only YouTuber that tell the world that the PMP is not a political party, it's a criminal organization. And the reason why I'm telling you that is based on what I have seen growing up in Jonestown and Concrete Jungle, how they operate, and what I've experienced as a police officer too. Yes. And those who are saying that Michael Manley is the best thing that happened to Jamaica, I can tell you that Michael Manley is the worst thing. Michael Manley wasn't even born in Jamaica, but I'll do a video about that before the weekend. Because most of you, because you're easily, most Jamaicans, or some Jamaicans, they can't think and they don't understand how propaganda works. And how there's no honest liar, criminals are thieves, none. As I said before and I'll say again, the PNP is a criminal organization, and nobody can deny what I have said.
no PMP, no Mark Golden, who born in England, London, England, no Dayton Campbell, none of them, any one of them, I beg them to come over here and challenge me about that, because I have so much evidence that I can expose them even more. But as time goes by, I'll just continue to show you that people who commit crimes benefited in the PMP criminal organization. Angela Brown Burke, her father is Anthony Brown. They call him Tiger Brown. Yes, he was a brigadista. My cousin and Tiger Brown were friends. Some people have figured, who is that? Don't worry, because my cousin used to travel with Michael Manley too. Yes, Michael Manley, the Prime Minister, who used to travel around with criminals, murderers. Bowery boy fed a map from my community at Johnson. We don't listen to the little dummy them where come from the world. And look here, when I use a blanket statement, we are talking about, this is not a subjective thing because I want to feel it. We are talking about objectively. You understand? Because most of you don't understand the depth of these people and why we are at this junction in Jamaica. First, since 1989, we can see a semblance where the people can feel comfortable moving from point A to point B. Because the Prime Minister is standing up and we have a Commissioner of Police and a National Security Minister. I don't care what nobody wants to say. I'm all about security. And once the people there are secure, then people's life will be much better. People will live longer, less stress, less diseases. Most people don't understand that, You understand? So that's why we support law and order. So today, you're looking right now at the thumbnail. So you know about the raid the other day at MOCA, by MOCA in St. Catherine. So what I tell you, so the Klansman Dan Tesha Miller, who is in prison, this man is in prison, received $1.6 million every 2 weeks from the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Doesn't let that sink in your head. $1.62 million for what? You might get paid to be a killer for the PMP criminal organization. A man in prison get taxpayers' money every 2 weeks. A wealthy criminal at the expense of people. The taxpayers. Thank you, Mr. PMP LGBTQ plus politician. A man named the people them in a Spanish town will control it, but they do it. It's not going directly back to the hierarchy of the PMP, but that is what they are doing. So this man can stay from prison and organize it's and all kind of things, because Jamaica is a corrupt place. Because we live in a corrupt world right now. Cause you understand. So as we tell you already now, so MOCA raid exposes the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization blood money scheme. Taxpayers dollar flow to Klansman Dan Tesha Miller. So they don't give black man none, because black man get 35 years, and they want to say, black man go against the grain, because black man cause the fracture and cause the gang to splinter into two different factions. So they don't really and nothing with black man, so black man are getting the money. So them dismantle black man, get black man gang dismantled. So black man will feel better if him dead at prison, because if him come out, he might dead anyway, because him have no support. Even from him DJ, we did say boy one done, the Vice Cartel and Courtney, Stamatera, Samuels, from day one him never like black man. Yes, because him always say Tesha him done. So Jamaica's hard-working taxpayers are being bled dry by the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, which has been called red-handed, funneling millions to convicted killer behind bars. This is not just corruption, this is treason against the Jamaican people. The recent MOCA, Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, raid was not just about a routine operation. It was the uncovering of dark organized scheme where the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation under the control of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization in a cabal has been siphoning taxpayers' money straight into the pocket of their imprisoned young leader Tesha Miller. $1.62 million every 2 weeks to a killer in prison. How many of you in Jamaica get money from your parish council every 2 weeks? How many? You raise your hand, I'm typing how many Jamaicans are getting money for your taxpayers? You know for that prison, but how many of you are getting for not doing anything? Just to say you're a PMP. So let that sink in. 1.62 million Jamaican dollars every 2 weeks deposited into the account of Tesha Miller, the bloodthirsty leader of the Klansman gang, a man responsible for countless murders, extortion and terror across Jamaica. This is money that should be funding hospitals, schools, infrastructure for law-abiding Jamaicans, but instead, it is being funneled directly into the hands of a convicted crime boss. A man sitting in a prison cell is living like a king, all at your expense. Man have all big screen TV in a prison. He not eat prison food and him a criminal. So yeah, may I tell you, and them control even the prison. So the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is so deeply entrenched in criminality that they have institutionalized corruption. Just like what we are seeing right now in America. Same thing. Turning government office into nothing more than financial clearing houses for their gangsters and killers. The St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, headquartered in Spanish Town, the very heart of the Klansman gangs stronghold, is the epicenter of this blood-soaked corruption. Every 2 weeks, while ordinary Jamaicans struggles to make ends meet, while children go to school without books, while the elderly suffer without proper health care, while law-abiding businesses are taxed into oblivion, this criminal outfit ensure that Tesha Miller continue to live in luxury behind bar because him kill people for PMP, LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Nothing empowering, nothing positive for the youth them. Turn them in a gangster and kill people, and that's how this man rise to fame. And this is how he collect taxpayers' money. And people don't care about that. Them say, oh, yeah, you're bad man, man. That's why you're labor right. Yeah, and although you're born and grown in a community, a PMP community, and you're supposed to be PMP, you're a traitor because you taught the things. And when I say, boy, hey, look here, you can't go lava juice in the mother. I just saw it on them thing there. Hey, you understand what I'm saying? Over here, so we are telling you the real mama papa truth. So MOCA raid, a crack in the criminal empire. The MOCA led operation in collaboration with the Financial Investigations Division, the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Defence Force has pulled back the curtain on the scandalous misappropriation of public funds. The raid on the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation and 16 other locations were aimed at gathering the necessary evidence to trace the illegal money trail, one that leads directly to the PMP's LGBTQ plus criminal organization Gangland Paymasters. So despite the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization's attempt to deny involvement, the evidence is overwhelming. The municipal office in Spanish Town has been serving as a laundering house for Klansman blood money. The operations are so bold, so blatant, that the corruption has seeped into the very foundation of government bureaucracy. If this is what they do in opposition, imagine if they were in government. Ask yourself this: if the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is capable of stealing from taxpayers and funding killers while in prison, what do you think they will do if they take or gain control of the entire government? What do you think they will do? If they can pay off gangsters, fund their murderers, and rob the Jamaican people while at the municipal level, imagine the absolute chaos, robbery and destruction they would unleash if they took over the entire country. Imagine that. Imagine that. Where these people, I tell you, them they would unleash on the country. Do you really think this criminal cartel masquerading as a political party would suddenly develop morals? Would they suddenly stop robbing you? If they can make gangsters in prison rich, what would they do with the national budget? This is why MOCA's investigation must continue until arrests are made. But we know that the brother when you're Norman Scott, we are calling him name, the brother who is instrumental in play a major role in the death of Douglas Chambers. We now say no, allegedly we have information and We have not only information, we have evidence, we can prove that in a court of law. But because the police them were complicit in the investigation and corrupt, I live in a trial like case with black man. You understand? Police help. Jurors were corrupted because they want black man to talk, and that's why murder. He have a clear case of murder and him walk because corruption. Overstays other people. My God, man. You know, I just eat corruption. I have no problem to send criminals to the departure alone, but my God. So this is why we want MOCA investigation to continue until arrest time. The people behind the financial terrorism must be dragged before the courts and locked away, just like the gangsters they are protecting. The Jamaican people must wake up and demand real accountability. Who is protecting the people? The answer is clear, not the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, which is a crime signal here, not their gangsters in suits. Jamaicans must not be fooled by the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, empty speeches and deceptive tactics. The evidence is there, bold, brazen and undeniable. If you give them the Prime Minister's office, they will bankrupt this country and turn Jamaica in an all-out gangster state, as they have done for 18 years, under the leadership of Michael Manley and PJ Patterson and Portia Simpson Miller. When I talk about because we like people, I tell you the truth. Jamaica must stand tall. Jamaica must take a stand. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization has been caught in broad daylight funneling millions to gang leaders, and they must be held accountable. Every decent law-abiding Jamaicans must ask, why is taxpayers' money going to an imprisoned murderer? How deep does this criminal network run within the PMP? Who else is being funded by the municipal office under the PMP LGBTQ plus control? When will more arrests begins? If this criminal empire is allowed to continue unchecked, Jamaica will never be free of gang rule and corruption. The people must rise up and demand justice before it's too late. We not do, and I wait until Jamaica collapse under these people and we simply become a terrorist paradise because these people have no respect for the rule of law. You know. Remember, you know, these people are criminal-minded people. You know. You understand? Remember, you know, that Dayton Campbell, they are unrepentant lion mastermind behind the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization enterprise. We will say them out there, you know, along with this white, big belly white guy from England who was born in Jamaica. You understand? Mark Golden is not a Jamaican by birth. He's not born in Jamaica. Although he might sound like Jamaican, but he's not even sound like we. He might try. Mark Golden is trying. You understand? Mark Golden is not one of us. So you have to understand what the PMP criminal organization is all about. It's the destruction of the Jamaican people. Rob, loot. They are corrupted to the core. And we have to stand up for this because Jamaica is our little island. So when it comes to deception, Dayton Campbell, the General Secretary of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, stands unrivaled. His mastery of lies knows no boundaries, and his sinister hand is always at work, pulling the strings behind the British overlord, Mark Beer Golden. A politician who has no real ties to Jamaica, beyond his insatiable thirst for power. Campbell is the architect of a grand scheme to install Golden as Prime Minister, not for the benefit of the Jamaican people, but as a calculated move to ransack the nation's wealth and entrench a network of corruption so deep it would make even the most hardened criminals envious. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is not merely a political party, it is a syndicate of deceit, theft and organized crime. A cabal where dishonesty is a prerequisite for membership. If you are a criminal or criminal-minded person, you can't be a member of the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Angela Brown Burke, the member of parliament, her father was a known murderer and a most wanted man of Jamaica, Anthony Brown. Then you have Danishka Williams. Her father is Danai Williams. The man who's responsible for the killing of a judge, Derek Yu, in 1987, October 1987. And he's been treated as royalty. So that's how it is. Criminals. Dayton Campbell, the PMP General Secretary. His father is a convicted drug dealer and a deportee from the United States of America. Allegedly. So based on all of the you have to be you have to have criminal background. So that's why them have no problem for parade convicted criminals on the party platform last year. Because that's what they want your children, your child, your sons to become criminals. I'm proud to. I've never seen anything like this. Being a criminal, I'm proud. That's how the British overlord Mark Gomebier has done. A man who have no ties to Jamaica. Apart from him just hold him wife and say, give me this. You understand? So the PMP LGBT plus criminal organization is not merely a political party. It's a syndicate of deceit, theft and organized crime. A cabal where dishonesty is a prerequisite for membership. So if you are honest, if you're an honest person, nobody thinks that the PMP criminal organization is not for you. We are telling that. You just go elsewhere because them have nothing to do with you. You have to be a dishonest person. I just saw it go. Because it's in them DNA. So there's no such thing as an honest liar or a truthful thief. And every member of this gang has proven time and time again that criminality is embedded in their DNA. Whether or not you want to believe it. I make these statements with no apologies because the evidence speaks louder than any political sanitized rhetoric they attempt to spew. Them hate me, reason, and them have all reason too, because I speak the truth. Criminal, liars, thieves never like the truth. Them always see you as a problem to them, and them see you as a threat to their operation, and they want to see you dead. But guess what? Oh, God bless, no man curse. So no matter how them fight and how them lie, them lies will be destroyed with truth. So you have to just continue. As we tell you, so we make no apologies. We tell you, say it's a criminal organization. We are the only one we tell the Jamaican people that the PMP is not a political party, it's a criminal organization. I know one guy come tell me, so boy, oh yeah, this Joshua what? You know what Joshua nothing. Joshua was a criminal. Joshua is the master of criminality in Jamaica, and that's why we honor this corrupt practices by these people, and we want it stopped. The revelation about their deep-seated criminal activities are staggering, but perhaps the most damning proof in their continued financial support of some of Jamaica's most notorious killers, particularly Tesha Miller, the ruthless leader of the Klansman gang, or should we say Teshawn, because them say my like a fetish as a girl. Yes, you read that correctly. While innocent Jamaicans struggle to make ends meet, while law-abiding citizens fight for survival in a crime-infested society, the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization ensure that its henchmen behind bars receive their salaries like a clockwork every 2 weeks. So imagine you're in a prison, you're not work, and it's your business, but taxpayers are paying you $1.62 million every 2 weeks. The MOCA raid unveiling the criminal web. The major organized crime and anti-corruption agency has recently peeled back the curtain on this festering mess of corruption. A high-profile raid was executed at St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, a key hub in this criminal network, with 16 additional locations across Kingston, St. Catherine and Westmoreland coming under scrutiny. The operation, backed by the Financial Investigations Division, the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaican Defence Force, was aimed at exposing the rampant fraud and organized criminal activities lurking within these municipal offices. So these people, them go in the office, tell the people them say they might help them, but in fact what them really do are sniping off the taxpayers' money to killers. So that's why we crime in Jamaica, because you have a criminal organization and masquerade itself says a political party when all them do are fuel to the killings them in our country. And the people, you like-minded Jamaicans, can stop them Stop them once and for all. Major Bassel Jarrett, MOCA's Director of Communications, made it clear this was no ordinary search. This was part of an ongoing extensive investigation into serious organized crime involving high-ranking municipal employees, many of whom have deep ties to the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. How the labor right them did in how we no hear no corruption with the labor right them. And at them they didn't charge even before the election. Them did have more municipality in Jamaica. Oh, them not thief. Oh, them not so what? Them not so what? For them have killer so what? For them killer what? For them killer not upon a payroll. Or for them killer just told for them killer have them own business out there. Whilst these criminals were killed with citizens, them upon the government payroll. Government have pay them like them as they may even make more money than police. Criminals. So that's why you got to have more criminals, because if a man were in a prison and make $1.62 million every 2 weeks, so check that. That's 26 times a year. Multiply that. That's how much money. Any constable make that amount of money a year? So it's easy for become a done. Let's do that calculation. We know how to do a calculation for you. Let's multiply that. 26 times $1.62 million. So despite of immediate arrest, MOCA's action signal an intent to tear apart the dark underbelly of corruption that has festered under the PNP reigns. These searches were not random. They were surgical strikes aimed at extracting incriminating evidence, tracing illicit financial flows, and dismantling the well-oiled criminal machinery that keep the PNP LGBTQ plus power brokers flush with cash. A criminal party that plays killers like employees. The most damning revelation, the fact that a convicted gang leader like Tesha Miller are still receiving payouts. Boy, I mean, I tell you, it's sure. Yeah, receiving regular payouts as if he work for the corporation when him in a prison doing what? What? Them can't tell him say, alright, oh, he might the man who can decide who for live and who for dead in a St. Catherine, and just tell him say, oh, alright, that boy I chat too much, you know, if he say my threat, send him to the departure alone, him just call one of him goons them, but them not care about for them life and kill people, and then eventually them get killed by the police or them rival. The PNP through its municipal cronies has been funneling taxpayers' money straight into the hands of murderers, ensuring that from even behind bars, their loyal assassins remain well taken care of. This is not governance, this is full-fledged mafia operation, criminal operation at its best. It's no coincidence that Spanish Town, the headquarters of the Klansman gang, was one of the focal points of MOCA's investigation. This is the very same Spanish Town where gangsters, politicians, and corrupt municipal officials have long operated in an unholy alliance. The very same Spanish Town where criminals dictate who lives and who dies. The very same Spanish Town where the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization influence ensure that law enforcement efforts are often thwarted, delayed, or outright sabotage. So here we go now. Dayton Campbell, the puppet master in shadows. Let's be clear. Dayton Campbell is not just a background player in this criminal enterprise. He's one of its chief architects. It is under his watch as General Secretary of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization has transformed from a party of political hustlers to well-oiled criminal syndicates that integrate killers, drug dealers, and fraudsters into operational structure. So we have our people convicted drug dealer run as member of part criminals for past line of Jamaica. That's how we reach, you know. No shame, nothing. And then the man say, well, America have a convicted fella as its president. A white supremacy that's how them want. We not gonna follow no white people, we no white. Why we want to be like them? We want to be better than them. Them not shame. Just look on the atrocity where them come right through history. That's why them want to ban books. But that's why you must make your children read. Read. And them can't take whether when you head nobody can't take it away. If them only thing them can do is kill you. But once you impart it to your offsprings, them can't take that out of them head either. Remind them. We are dealing with Satan children. So, Dayton Campbell, he's one of the whispering in Mark's Baby Chump or Gummy Bear Golden's ears, shaping policies that protect criminals and undermine national security. You swear them though, last year at the conference, how them parade all of them criminals them, because that them a tell their sons them, so if you become criminals, Rear Admiral, open up with the body and take it like a woman. I want to say nothing, none of them, not one of them come out and say, no man, this wrong, this is not normal, this is against the laws of nature and laws against God. But because them no fear God and them are God, because them must be Gummy Bear white, you know, white people see themselves as God superior to black people. And when black people say, no, your genes are recessive, you come from we, them vex. Boy, we know, because them are Neanderthals, you know, them used to live in a cave back in a Caucasus Mountain, eat all them dead. Them used to walk on them fours. In case you don't know, you have even in a 2025, you have white people who are born with tail. But most of them never know that. Just look it up. We are telling that. That's why we tell you over here on the entertainment channel. You know. Maybe you can check. Maybe we don't know. We don't know if Mark Golding born with tail. If you can, you understand, for sure you in backside, right round there, them things. Just like how you say, you know what I'm saying? Monk, Kate, have them tail. A son enough of them born. And them cut it off and them thing there. Yes, Neanderthals. So, how you mean? I tell you that. Them not gonna tell you this because most of them will say they gonna read. So Campbell know exactly what he's doing. Every lie he tells is calculated. Every policy he pushes is designed to weaken law enforcement while strengthening the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization networks. His goal? To secure absolute power for himself and his British handler. Golden, yeah man, that a Gummy Bear, while the Jamaican people are left to suffer under the unrelenting wave of crime, corruption and economic decay. Jamaica must wake up. The MOCA raids are just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg, and if the Jamaican people do not wake up and demand accountability, the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization will continue to rob, cheat and kill with impunity. Dayton Campbell and his gang have shown zero regard for law and order. Their loyalty is not to Jamaica, but to a criminal empire that thrives on chaos and destruction. We see what going on in America, and them feel say the world now see and laugh over them and say, "Couple on them too." How much more evidence do we need before we call it what it truly is? A hostile takeover of Jamaica by organized crime, masquerading as a political movement. The people must stand up and reject the lies, the corruption and the unchecked criminality that the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization has entrenched in every facet of the nation's governance. If MOCA's investigations are to have any real impact, they must lead to arrest, conviction and complete dismantling of this criminal network. Starting with Dayton Campbell himself, the question is, will Jamaica demand justice or will we continue to allow criminals in suit to dictate our future? Will we? We can't afford that. We have to stand up because this is our country. Yeah, so Tesha Miller make more money than even the police. Tesha Miller make 42,120,000 Jamaican dollar every year since he's been in prison. So do a calculation on that. So no wonder why people resort to become criminals. The man make more money than even police officers. 42,120,000 per year. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.